Yada onyankopon ase bebre wo odom ne hwe support dia hwe so nyame ya adom na wotwe asa akwa apra beto yin bio se ne memenda bia ye gibre na yeti dwumadi no ene so nyame ya adom ye papa Reverend Dr. Seth Osei Kuffour ye nchen a ene onyame befa no so ama ye nhira bebre se ne ye sha ase osa abosom we mu onyame adom ye hwe eguso a ye hwe yin dwumadi a ya to ndin se fulfilling my prophetic destiny na onyankopon adom last week onyame na me papa so e kire onyame asem a o che intasem ba ko a etima yen hyebre etumi sei a ye frɛ no altars ne onyame adom wo yen chen e be ko ya panche ama na kwa ba wi a de obi ade beto so dade akwa ba
e ga me ma
na ba cha poma
onyame adom na so e
nyankopon adom ho ye
da ade ase
na wotwi na dwumadi ko sei
oh already adom I had normal week na any special program at Bibia so right from Monday be Sydney Bibia so come already adom it was really good
yeah already asepa that is say na wotwi na Bibia ye kama pa e ma ya hwefo ne TV na so akwaba ba kuma so online TV so enne mo amohwe on Facebook mo amohwe kuma so online nyame nhira mo se ne da bia ye no ne ye ba beto adwumadi so enne ye hwe authors na last week that is say introduction na oye na introduction obone ma bi so a mema papa sa akonachi na oboyimu kakra na o me hu the components a ene me keka bom me ka se bibi ye altar ene mema papa esi so bio na ya last week ya ntumi an follow ni ye no ene ye nya bre ye tumi afolo ni ye na ya ye nhira pa daddy last week you should be kakra
no great you say abrabono bibia wonia ejina emanoko and you be who say already a for the past 5 months about how to fulfill our prophetic destinies and you hear both sides positive and negative aspects of it na be drew baby I share the negative altars or demonic or satanic altars kwan faso a emma ni pashebre na ni pabrabo into impeja till last week na to fapem if altars we got to understand the components what makes up an altar you can't for the butcher near Kopma money CP ni sita so you know name by 5 you say there are 2 people a physical just 1 near all altar no so and a 2 near oye overseer
and so do
original altar no e be can be a priest be original altar no and afi you the sacrifices I the good altar no so and me find self platform raise na the sacrifice no eguso and above all there is the owner of the altar yeah for the butcher ni wura but only invisible that is God in terms of Christians and then Satan also in terms of other people. Who say we have God or the spirit behind the altar, then we have the platform, we have the sacrifice, we have the person working on the altar. Near or also so eba altar so abepemwa na bibi etisa. And so last week we be na ejina eno.
And there's a daddy mayati ase ye na ye follow ye nipa ye woniema ye keka bomu a ebema ebeka se natural na etimi ehia divinity. Se saniema na entumi ensi a wa wo frɛ divinity amana ba ontumi mama nye because saniema na onye ndiko ise saniema be numa papa wo so yi ebetu so na mo divinity bi entumi mansra be ema nye yi that is say na tie pepe
yeah
okay nti ene de na wo ma yen etiefo ne ahwefo
ene no ye beto aso but ye share from the same scripture ne yi so no
okay
Exodus 20:24
okay
ye ene me hunu sa structure ya boboso yi going forward the person share said the obi koso how what happens said the esi wo ho nti me ba altar so how is it me ko bompire na me ko ba for libya how is it na fe as against amanfo friends shebre ne ya brabo mpeja ya brabo nkoso but we should not forget this say ya ka say last week me ka say you can't establish anything on earth without an altar. And no something you can't deny. And no na make us a BT Christians. And as other people are smarter, and therefore it's like they can move quicker than Christians, because you're very active on our altars. What I say, but other people, they do their sacrifices. I feel we obi tria bo mu dro ama na dwuma, otua bo mu dro ama na hyebrebe, otua bo mu dro ama me say anything he wants to bring up on earth. But Christians saying, and I hear kwa fear we yempo, obe committed akwa sorry, obe committed on Bible, obe committed or any other thing about God. I feel okay so business, no time to come to church. But other people so they have started working. Christians will be trained because 31st. The 31st night also vampire to change his or her life the following year, which is not true. Because you can't just take an hour or a night to change your whole year. It's not possible. But already people who are into these things, cultic people in societies, they have started working from now. This last month was October, November. They are working from September. And they are targeting the coming year among 4 stars, among 4 fortunes, among 4, everything good. A few winner urban one. People have started working into it, but the Christian will sit down quietly and wait for 31st. Will be the best 3 months a year into a new year. How do you think say by one night you can compare? It's not possible. So Christopher, your mistakes near problems are your war if we are so forced to see form. I don't know. Because we are not proactive. We don't think afar. We don't think ahead. We sit down. The amount for free, I said about Facebook, crossover, the 31st, we are not. But people who understand these things I'm talking about, they have started their work probably in September. Come on, here and there. Come on, here and there. Come on, here and there. So before the year ends, they are fortified already their altars. They have renewed their covenants and they are waiting for breakthroughs. Because we are sacrifice. Oh, but me they are snatching nipa be 1,000 shira. Now so nipa ba ko TV ase, no to me gym Kuffour even nipa 100 stars. A Canadian for the year. Whether you any, you can be broke. Yes. So all these things come from the altars. And so when your altar is weak, when your altar is inactive, these things you don't see any progress. You start a company, it be good. You start a business, it be good. Sometimes you go into marriage, it be good. You're looking for children, you don't get. Certain altars have been raised against you, and they are taking from you your best of life. So we should know these things and then chase them out.
Wow. Daddy, ebie ni nepa. Se we are senior yetimi. Untumi peja bibi nsi ho abra aforibuchia enka ho. Nti se wanya aforibuchia ye awurade di anta wachi obi asibi wachire ho wanhwe yi a de o hyebre mu de abawi ase a obeye ho adwuma no obetama firi wonsam de akọ. And that is here hwe e kasa aforibuchia no a it is a place of an encounter. Na ansa na no mebusa daddy kura se obi nyansa ankitawudie no a nkitawudie ne yede.
Oh say ya kirem say me find last week when the way example. Okay. You find say you had a glass is see anyway, and then will be altar or raise. Okay. And say or call maybe to be say temple be even Christian temple crown. You come and meet your pastor. You are the pastor. Okay. And I am coming to church. And I'm coming to this altar. Though in Christianity, you wouldn't go and see, say, you're raising baby at the but as soon as you enter into church, as soon as you become a Christian, you're on the altar of God. But when you go to church, a reconnection. When you are worshiping, praising God, you have connected. And to see me crazy, so koto, it be an offering boom, and I be a platform you're creating one. If you say, friends, we altar ni, you're fine, you are also connected. And when I enter into the place, me will sorry them one. First and foremost, as the priest. But invisibly, nyankopon wa dan ye dia. No one flows as dan man no. Ono no na maba.
Nti eno na ahwefo na etiefo nyante ase ana because
good.
Me na me wura sorry them one. Ma beto sofo.
Good.
But sofo no achi no. Nyame
the owner. Sofo they were employed mean can say good.
Okay. Okay.
We're servant. Not to them, but mistakenly so be say no. Obi ewura so no feel say me cost for. Asoro kwete mo wedia. Yeah. Asoro nye ni pa bia dia. Jesus said I will build my church. So the church doesn't belong to any human being. It belongs to Jesus. But we are stewards. We are stewards managing the affairs of God on his behalf. And it's all sorry demo. Get it into your mind the same. I am going to God but not man. And everything I am doing it for God, not my pastor, not for a church leader. So when you say concept in show timo, it just as you enter, because also you've come into the presence of the invisible God. And you no can boost your faith.
And I saw that you see on the cross a person, and yet ubiadia.
No, what should be the so that well. You can do it. You just came to labor and live. Except you be already for front and tear. Okay. No for any property any on that. But I'm talking about true church of God. For instance, Methodist Church. John Wesley Frease, he's gone over 300 years. What is what they are man about? Presby. Missionaries about Barcelona. What is what they pay? Good. You hear Catholic. You hear you use traditional churches, Assemblies of God, Pentecost and stuff. You can take it because the owner is there. And he said, "Be a sorry demo. Know that I am going to the altar of God to worship. Though I'll be led by a person, nipa de be di menim, e de ma yesom no de, but ono nipa no mporo dan obi. Ti so nya sa this sincere heart, not the wura sorry demo. You don't have a problem. And how you meet God, because one many papa, obenya ba, but to be a wura sorry demo. The concept is say o de atade e ko kire.
Okay.
Only grand nobody see nyame na dwen say me call mo bi kura se mepe na me kopro baby and o sika kura me kote sofo na ekodi. So with this, how do you get the heart to go, and how are you going to meet God? You can be in the church physically, but realms of the spirit you are absent.
That the review. Well, we are sorry them.
Oh yes, but realms of the you have not connected with the owner of the altar. Who will them and you are connected to people. But God himself you have not connected. But the owner, the entire in so because you have not connected to him. So how can he know?
Wow. That the amount where he does them.
Oh yeah, so for baby one sorry them no complaining. Because of the heart attitude, how you moved into the church, you've not connected the altar yet. So your presence we can see, but spiritually, and it's really natural. You are receiving from the spirit world. And to me, altar so I've come to my invisible God, the source of my supply, source of my power, source of defense, source of everything. And so me disconnect here, I can't be supplied. Me disconnect here, I can't be protected. Me disconnect here, I can't receive power.
Wow.
And you will sorry them afar come up and you because Exodus 20:24 no saying so when my for the body to so there remember how so when God appears he blesses and so anywhere there is an altar for him is there because wherever two or three have gathered in my name.
Okay wow. And the daddy quite best encounter you for so John, because looking at this no nyame ma yehunu from Exodus and they say baby, I'm going to afford the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, simple say, you've already prepared your heart. You are so concentrated. And I wouldn't consciously say, you are not sitting there because of man. You're not sitting there because of the pastor, but you are sitting there because of God. And you have come to his feet. God will accept you. But why I will be quite sorry, I will say, me come. And the preach be a wounded. Ye bumpire will be or transfer of the and come is out.
Wow. And me who said, when Tina and ma be bring poor ras or dema or no so be a timid diet of form.
That's it. Because maybe you're one who and he doesn't care. Or reaching another Tarakunya. Or because I know Chinano.
And then that the MAV and the power 4 near team for Moshe 1 night you follow your Facebook. And Radin Shram Gidi say you made the DNA in some papa a catch a beer dream bebre. Nene ye share alter ye beer young kitangudi and cassa. Na papa may who know every say see we have saw them on number 1. You who say dear or tewo near Unyame son for Unyame fan so dear nim ama ye who know Nunyan Kopana say na bo impuno. Inti say ma mfa ni die fata number one any kind ama no bra me ko hia no na wanim anim kan ama man kwa awurade anim a me ko me nko ne nchen de ma ba awurade anim but the twasem de ani de fata fi se awurade nam no so e ma ye hira in that and ye hwe how this encounter no to me say ni pa shebre.
Okay. Say e be hwe no from two angles.
Okay.
One, altar bia ya Canada say e obi dia and the owner is a spirit.
Okay.
You limit your umra. Na me ka say demonic ones no e several you can number. Issue de ho. Omu issue motia, omu issue nuya, omu issue abo, ono issue whatever. Plenty of them. But you limit your homagina between God and Satan so that be TTMI.
Yeah.
And your demonic altars or satanic altars. And your own yankopon so altar ho. Right?
Yeah.
And the series is share say one obi bia obesuma de foforo a enye nyankopon na wo som na so wonko asore no that altar on which you are serving it will kill you.
Wan sum nyankopon
God
na osuma de foforo
God
fan say sa de na wo som no anu na altar na wo di akire
God say on so enyame ma na wo som
no
yes oba for de ma no bi odi nipa moja bi obi na yere koba for de obi na be kobo no kopesika.
Okay.
Ni nyina ye altar sama for raise odi ma na dwuma agina odi ji aware obi ko ebo ebi aduro altar no raise you odi ware no.
Okay.
And ware no shebra say because you say one worry on a good altar. And for a moment I worry with me agina maybe 1 2 3 4 5 10 years it will break up. So worry no cram break here. What will happen is they have problems. You will destroy their destinies. Because that the altar it's not from God. And any altar outside the altar of God or altar of Christ, it will crush you. It might not kill you physically.
Okay.
But I so detrimental. Look at the people in there. Struggles, suffering, nyarewa, asabro. What do I say? Because those altars are not for God, and therefore they will not give you peace.
Awefo amhwe wo daddy kan say nyina na wo de wani hwe wachi kakra hwe wachi hwe be yenkuro mu hwe be bia wo giri se we di abosonsom koso waje abosonsom atuma ode ye adwuma. Look at their lifestyle. Hwe se ne o mabrabo no esi ko na esi ye daddy me ehun se honam so de yenku de but ye je wo hyebre mu ade firi nsem a beka se keni ne kunkura
yenku ni asew
ke kunkura nke and say yenim dada ye say yenku so ne ase wo say bo nice man mo so bawe nyame adom wo hwe se ne ositi a kan mo nyam bi fata na pabat wo hwe ne life ana e basa asay because that dia me ati ase say any altar apart from the altar of God e be crash. Wow. Hey,
sentina nyankopon say me so true so say Oma.
Okay.
Nisu be wia wakum or say. And he will come and lure. I can't just say he is God. And you will tend to believe him. I'm God, I'll protect you. I'm God, I'll do this, I'll do that. And Oko altar and so on. They will steal from people and give you as you have requested. Tebeye will say you have found the true God, which is not true. And when the time comes, so when we are simple, now you are going to hell. Say wo no ya che honam wiase wo because some do wo no forever and ever oni nyame ntemate forever on that altar you served ena we wo na wakosomo ena ye wo bi so a akwa na dangerous pa ye wo obi a ono ko altar bi so na odi wo anako
me na me nim hwe no
what you baby
e bi am a Christian.
Yes, we are Christian, we are any other person.
And will be one chamber.
Good. Shall Shebrim who say no, Nipa in PT2. Be why you won't near. When you question the me who brought there from who say no, this is a star coming.
Okay.
And don't tell me bro why momo. Yeah, I know Bunini because the man baby as no, ever says Busiano. And the Busiano something so. Busiano altar Makwan say sad destiny in Mrefio. Find here woman over 2 feet of then they come and take away the altar. I mean, the stars from you. Or you won't we no. Your man at 3 feet who but obi ofie obi wa bonten obi ane maame adamfo bi papa adamfo bi could be in the neighborhood we need parents say our destiny. So remember clear testimony be
okay
me kai say baby is about 15 years back na mama bi dey a bad girl no me go preach we be mpo so in the process of time na me catch on say already mama who say ye chichiri obi won chichiri yem and therefore we started praying and everybody didn't sack one young girl very nice girl the point mama be catch me say ne ba no na omuni ma de kro girl no edru new fie so be say 20 and above no girl no ho a na say ehu abo no okekem that kind of stuff na almost also take us the moment to be ura bathroom o kudware no what is obi catch and say o ware amekum o ware amekum sa consistently they were looking for deliverance and I mean no share I ran a day they copy mo say girl no sa na o man be a carpenter our free Benin about your video no better video questions about you can comment maybe you are allowed to react to the video why abe counts and to me edo comment maybe ba fine be mukra badada ya benis till omunyi na so that you can still share the video so that amount for be to me and the benefit and to roma so o comment here now so share o question bia na obusa rade no monyam so na o dey ba na ya reading ni na aye ani kakama you sua de no and so for the thing say lady no ne o maame e bai na you no mo bompai ne hu se obi a oye atakwame ni my friend say Benenoa na oye carpenter o ni area omote ina o ka kire mo se ne yire ne girl ketwa
asa agudi
and they took it for granted di okoye akonwa ahema asese dwai bi ebra akwada no di akwane kudware a ekura no okoda isi ne nchen odidi a oteso o si na konya se na papa ne yesa no we introduce no ma altar bi altar no ware girl choro no kre bi obekasa gu na som se
ware obekos
I didn't tell me yes sir ihunu shebre se ne dache eni munyam ye na ware and to stop that marriage now someone introduce a different altar na a stop marriage no forever necessary star na okura o ware mu no anya adwuma
and looking at the okay and say ye hunu say your altar memen so but obi to me ekosa altar no so purposely say or the best say me shebra
good hono na me kan ba say
okay
obi be ko e de wako na me ma angle na free ba wo hunu bibi wo na ni brew nti all kono in 2 dimensions we say yakase the altar is a place of death where you sacrifice to you adeno koto o hwene nkwa bio nti you beto offering sorry dem a ko kanjire won say me koto your cross off na deko you don't look at it because wo dia koto nyankopon nim a place of death that is the altar when I did be a temple be a kubusa guru no te hono say wo de yede but why only Christians nti o Christian 4 years sabi ajimi sem no no mama yensaye mre no none of them will go to any altar no kubusa komfo no say na no nwea me de ba ha no we want contact me yes they do these things against Christians Jesus say be adwene now and you I am partners of one with this kind of talk from when I come and kubusa so this can hear then so when you begin to talk begin to lament begin to whine that will limit your mensa in Israel and God was away from them. And some of them were even killed. To be also no disconnected because of talking too much about the offering they have given. Wickedness about you are breaking the power of God to help you through.
There's a connection on where you
move.
Because say baby I would bet to
God.
Meba.
Also the trouble kasa. You are complaining, obeying.
Yes, Oma.
So they are saying, and to be back in 2 dimensions. One year say, Neni brew, Ohuni Ukura, or ko akoseno. Or 2, Neni brew, I didn't soon, or kwa kojia fa, or kwa kojia manema. nti okoje fa o de man on na asefo nyina I think that place no e be so busa asem bi ana me trust
ba choto aso because that the yesua me pinya sank town the anasa encounter ne ba me be hia to me bi
yeah
didi ka o me yehunu ne ma miunu ida say me ade na me de koto so no me kosai no and number 2 say obakra no a me ni ebenya nkitan odi me dem request to nanim
good
and here is the case say ya many bre no but the kura be say me gia
good
e ho na me ni sa to me no be di nkitan odi na ma je fru ni
yes ntimi mfa no say another
okay oh boy wow nti ahwefo a mo hwe nyame nhyira obi bia de daddy em ye hunu nne se eye be bia se ye de ade koto no mo a ida se ye de koto ye de abo afode ye ku ade no enya nkwa biu ye mfa sa ne ma we nhye intirimu ye pa number 2 ye nsante ya se ni nti a obi di obi ko afode bu chi aso ode obi ko altar bi so ne se de ekura nipa kro no ensam no ebie wo hunu ope nti ode ko nkwa kwaje saade no e de afiri onsam nyame nhyira o na ontene ni nhyira o pa ene onyame adom show no onyame adom aye very powerful na any council so one of Facebook nyame nhyira mo mo so am follow kuma se online na nyankopon nhyira mo that nti no
show
yeah
yen kan bi o say me fa me ho example
okay
mahu ebi kura mpo na ye enuanom but unfortunate for me ebi emi sua no ya ma me bayi or me penantie so obi o naturally mo so owura no owura and on kwa so so bi so wona nam ti metime ko p altar bi so but ani brene ho ye bi o memu etia me nua bi enuafo be 4 na makọ consult altar na my investigation be a divineness no ne you know from Ontafo ne those sorcerers ne those people yes na bia me de mudin obia bia kwaku yawo ama adwoa me nuanom fo ka me ho ne so obia afre obia akra be gira ho and the sorcerer or the diviner or whatever obey divinations na we say munyina mo pie obia pie nanim or the altar no so then or look into obia star ne destiny osibia we be ye but among the 4 and plus you kura bi ono be ye asene odo aka chense ni sanate dia gine die no fa kamedie na bre na se anase mpene ema all the 4 mu bia ntomeda dubi ho onye but obel low one obel limit no be bre na se tuntimi mpega da
yes mo maye nkwasha no
good but the woman say my baby consult to altar we o na mama no offering the ba obusa bibi bi afodwan bra fa kokko bi bra and then I've paid that vow or that you know thing that offering and my commission spirit now and say look into my brothers anyone away giant bia no subdue the person
inti afford na a provoke divinity na manaba and as to me na
amana pie yes
no
that's a medium
good
that is a medium of communication what can we come as what the me per se me nua no he mo brabo mame and he will look through all the 4 okay so we be say o se ne bramo nyina se mo bia ntome and now is many we na covenant na mama no offering you know he will be doing my work and he will make sure say every moment of momo life no every bia be say obe ma musu a na we ma musu o pese o pie na se brebi dead no no akai say o say be ka kire me say me ma onua kokko bra bon ka fom ya o de enka fom ya mansa de enka fom so as when you are rising up e bia we obi ma favor onye obi obetime bie promo no no break no call another one no break all the time as obi apeja no ahwe ase but your mom ashede so say e bia every 3 months or every 6 months I should come and renew ti 6 months go do quietly obi anya we no empower ne bio no asamba sa nti ase osi kwan so sase woko anim kakra ase ne be yeye kakra ma you are hoping to see the good things na frase dane
nti wa for de no one way or the other ebeye nkaya ade woni
that's it
Brabia busumi nsia bia wo de kwoto bia
na renew ade na say wo adwuma ye mame bromase so and another dangerous one eno ye
we na chi no dangerous one
yeah eno no ye when or jimunsem akana de ho na aye forever covenant we yimo so sroma ne nyina mo hyebre mo de nyina be gu ne fie by paying a price minimubia ne ma agi din kumase ha. You know what she did? Or the ono na ware ne kusie e de gi onuanom hyebre be gu ne dim nti oba wiase anye no ho de da o nkora 4 as a 5 ba bema bi anye no ho de da ni mama obi no we ware nda ko de ne line no ware na koto altar no so look at the price
and daddy ebetimi aba say maame no ono nko na koye na ade say or dey say na ware but wo achiri no betimi asay ne made abra onye awe ma amfa me made anka ho
omefa say man free mu ne ba when they are benefiting there they also have to pay onti ode ono na ware ne kusie no se minua no nyina mu srade emra me ho minua bia nye ye nche me da minua bia ase ne nye ye nche me masefo da do ye to
bebru wo man pa
abusia me ka hintasem ne de a kire wo so be how you struggle you don't understand what America, Germany, France, Italy we so be kro wo free feel e be o te Ghana not the break ko ne mche you don't understand because obi akoka say wo maame ana wo papa ne na sefo ho srade nyina megu ne diem na when you invoke altar I pay the sacrifice to every star that will rise from there be shifted the other time you broke am ko sre free ho but the o ko sra o de ma na wa o shebre mu ne ma na opone kakra de ma so what you say he say o de na warrior ni kujinai giyedie betu na sefo from investigation onua no a ogini nsem onua no besra de afiri ne ma besra de afiri onua no nanka the head of the family but nani na ho o Christian also mpene ho asem nti mpaya no not sit asore dem and ni nua we anante etumi adane no ama ono ne ono na sefo nyina ye hiafo we so na sefo nyina di
daddy wo hwe de wo kan ya ase yan altar no yan valini
entiase
tina
entiase nim this thing say a Christian should be able to pay price
because o hwe won mu ase ne o si kire mu ya
yes
they are so violent
and they know what they are doing but Christian ni ono kwa sorry no ne other preacher obi won kwa sorry. Now how can you be a Christian and you tell me so be a one kwa so mo preach kire wo you want to take it you be better social media e ka se tia sofo na Christian ni hwedi o se ampa de o kan no kre o ka se tia comfort befa ano bon ka se tia comfort no ka se tia sofo but Christians will take it na man ne do anu adwo wo do anu dwo a ne pese unya nyina condemn all those guys are demonized omu hwan be ka kira wo say obegina social media that sansem na wo cast in PT oni altar oh satanic altar or demonic altar would gina so ye adwuma before he appears or she appears on the, on the scene aso mo be gina so wo kasa o screen so no ni ma wa ye gu na chi o de aba na nyame nim sinansia come here by brantie no keka sansem fu bia o so asakra ada bi no and no kwanya sakra papa ona kan say na oda da krofo but he made it plain say o watade a wo hwe ye na rituals as obabontin you say nobody can function here without an altar ti abrantie be me catch say nkwa ya o free altar bi so na o break you altar no nya kwan mo say so if you don't take care as a Christian now the what be masa nkro brantie o so obi ka say Christian so ne wo so wade de ye o de ampa Christian for na abrofo som sa o so ti abrochire betra Ghana please if we are sinning na nkwa o if we are seeing free sir you can walk here with yourself say me am dey adwuma den be ye adwuma me tibia na me da form look at China na busa almost say what is their secret they will tell you altars are China for one only be na no make radio so Korea one guy trap pictures brem say okonko for shops fish be me so who shall you bear witness fish no match chire be a 5 what is the cash share no ni shop out team bekuna mo sense ho we also be ko prekuti na sika guna no ho no yisika free ba do you think they're joking abrancho de be make catch them say djuma na oye yes will be say or more we are bia every 2 months every 3 months adwuma ru na yire broni fita o etu alcoholic beverage no aba adwuma ho no kasa otu sanu agu company no twa ho da no nyina hia wi a no afro nika no tukofie
wow
broni gu nsa so onim hwe no nika ti young man make disappoint ho men tranga mo bi nkika no penchero do you know what the boys do broni ni broni be juma wonti menye bi by be catch us broni ni onim hwe they believe in things you don't believe opa kwabro cheka so we dey stargazer buni pepe sunlight bebu so mo shebre mafrio they believe in those things na yen na Christo mo no so mo nyineni nti un gajem so nyi bibi they believe in things so please who can work busa Mercedes Benz for say what is their secret busa Toyota say what is their secret amom company since they ti won kan eda so ti ase na every year om renew om cars go and see the price they pay do you know bet me we are say without an altar ndi adofo mo hwe yen me kan kura kire mo abrochire mo Ghana baby a wo bia no check your life a certain altar and I'm sorry either say mo buso no muti kwhye ase or obi na de wakoto altar no so na edi unya de wo pege bia de ato de wo pege bia ne aje de wo pege bia ne aje se me kama me di hwere ni nua no wo predi nua no nyinim omu nyina ma ase no ne ma apagya
it will take obi a so be violent
that's it I was be pay equal price they are done no be catch no say yesu we winti ha ho tena ho fapeno to ye o si bi di sika beto so ebi di friends dwite beto so ebi di bohima beto so ebi di brodua ebi di sre I think 2 Corinthians and 1 Corinthians they are to so our pensesa you are there in the church unya hwe o mompaye ye to friend won to be o so woni ate min tua tight your altar is empty and you don't get the hand of God to help you and you automatically you be kasenya undimi brabo nyame a principle which you can't abuse one follow you don't meet him yeah but them hey you first steps are intimi ngura so you should know that sana up heaven akọ no one yesu ania you don't go there sana can yesu we be call heaven but except you believe in him yes I won't call heaven so principles are laid down for us to follow and men will be so for being kind say we don't bribe God na nyame dey obey sir a principle he has put down so person ko had do this person you we until man bema se bema ware oba for procreation se be ya se be dore no de beto ho say wo ware oba na ma se atre nti niam bema ye de akoda asie ye de bambo beto akoda so no de ma oba womb no se fani si oyem bema su kura nkwamwa ye nkwa no de ma oba se fasi na da chi opia na yato so bema ware bema a negative because intimate call oba wari oba against law because when nyame pese fa so no yadane no sanso nyame pese o ma utumi ma wo mpagya ma wo seche mu nkoso a there is a way that you have to follow intimo bi nkan kire wo da Kristo di oremi say na Yesu we wentin ha ho ono anim di hia wo Jesus am tum besi na wa brabo o tarea efa wo ko ha e kire wo say there are some missing links that you ought to reconnect and make it happen. Yes, sir. We are minimum time akade. Or signal wana.
Oh, the wait me out was kakra na. Yeah. Na me share we bia mo hwe mo follow in Facebook. Erade enhira mo na onte na mu fa nchire mo. I hope say ene o tinsem pa, o tinsem because yenim yie say ye konya me fie ye wura asore dem ye ko bompae. But we say only say o altar na o koso no de oteso no say na o si hu no so wan hu ni yie a e be ye den say oni benya nkitamudi ama de wo so de ma ho otumi de ama ho in that ye Christopher o hwa say ma wo Kenya people are violent to make life yen so ye altar na kura yen no number 1 ma ye nkwa enkuyen yasum ni ye de nkwa braye den no gidi ni twase oye na amasa eni den ni because dear kasa ye hu say e nim na bebre
you say the problem we have had is what team here is here so for be ayen out of naivety, laziness and ignorance. Onim on kinteno on makwan ensua.
Madam looking at things now, un say anka na ye chi. Na ye sa osom. Ye som you call you sabia na na do be kwafu as ye de kusue koto ha. Ye nim sa de no but ye wura nyame sumu a.
Say yes yes we. It is like we don't do anything at all. I don't want to translate. I don't know bekasa. That is not true. God will never make you as a robot. Do something, activate his power for the 2 year juma for reproduction. About if I was saying, I may ye mouth for damn it off. And to show you how qua ye mount mompaye, and Yamina Bay, ye mount your tight, and I just say, in your phone. Now, mount for take advantage. Ye busa who say Argentina. The issue of tithe, issue of prayer is so contentious. But some weapon back with 2 years on mount freedom of fire. So people are so for preach your prayer. So be preach your tithing. Now the here na di ho na no bibre me enemy tia who spray who why born na so yare who spray who why born ase na say e atwitwe say e atwitwe say na nante. I mean, you don't understand people. Where from these teachings? Are demonic? I'm telling you. Obo watcher why born. Who told you so, sir? Train if you watch him can you cover the phone kwa kan fa so ni so say you be wo say train e watch there can me to watch free abesi na me dey pie ene my train ni na me call heaven na me wi nsa me bobra bia me be train ni sa na ma we no train yakoma. So please owura sorry dem a commit your life to Christ. Me woni mmere na som nya me free akoma pam. Be a praying Christian, be evangelical Christian, be a giving, give money. Me can crack you bosika so pe na man for social media for us and our kasika. Please let me tell you, we are Christian. No need reference in your own life. Say baby my buff may yisika for there, may yisika for there. You can never break the grounds of finance. You cannot. And you might deny many penyasika. And what you get from God, alter now course, the sacrifice you kept there will communicate and to bring out the blessing. And upon your work, necessarily you know what it is. Okay, so when you want a mountain, it's a lie. There is one who blesses. Bible can Hebrews 7:7. Said ni be anim. Said your chance no. The lesser is blessed by the greater. Please, if you want God to bless you, there is a way. If you want your altar to speak, there is a way. Maybe next week forward, we'll talk about the sacrifice on the altar to let people see. And you hear, so for obi the oko akotua bo aje wono umahosra de. And you one generation a generation and generation until say yesu beba. Why am there? Muntimi recover that. They be him, but in the plans of God, what more here for? God created me, maybe that line as the rulers and the pillars of that family. But because somebody had done these things and has raised an altar, this side also a blessing, rather they are the broke people. Unless somebody rose up or rises up in vigor. So they used to say by or say the violent shall take it by force.
I say a creature for fire. So light because
if you like check Luke 16:16. Or say the kingdom, the things of the kingdom was preached unto the prophets and stuff like that in the days of Moses, Elijah, and those people. And today it is being preached, and people press into the kingdom. Or say press in. Ugra Bible. Luke 16:16. Okay. Luke 16:16. Let it okay.
Okay. Yeah, we are saying Luke chapter 16, verse number 16. Na yadi ashayasema anopai onyame nam na kwaso eka nemu na ayefe na ayenika. Luke chapter 16 verse 16. I say the law and the prophets were until John. Since that time the kingdom of God is preached and every man pressed into it.
What you say? The kingdom, I say the law and the prophets were unto who? John the Baptist. Yeah. But after John,
since that time, the kingdom of God is preached.
Is preached, and what happens?
And every man
press
into it.
Press. And sometimes I tend to wonder what we understand or how we understand Christianity. This life, in this life, a battlefield where peace will only paradise. It is where you have your peace, no sickness, nothing. But until you move to paradise, you are here to fight. But so for the culture, say, and in how umpire, spiritual warfare, you don't understand what you are saying, Pastor. Change your message. You are killing people. Spiritual warfare here. Now there may be an warfare. No. Satan will never let you go to heaven for free. He will fight you. In the moment I will preach in the Panasano, what is Amen? Because someone is saying, "When she be anyhow, then it's better than you now say." Then the woman boof sorry them no rubber some fear. But the air Christopher. And the man nipa ni sorry nipa ni so ni in terms of power works. They believe in other things. Christianity hane. Now me fan say me a comfort. Now you're software. The Christian will fear me more than you. Yeah, no, but look at the power you have as a Christian. And I say to him, come on, sir. I confirm him. Say they can't stand pastors. But Christian, our tears when we Bible, will be so comfort as a Christian. Will be on TV, one class already in a bobo. Oh, most of obedi this of what him, but on Cassentia comfort that.
When you saw Castle,
yes. The way we are cheapening ourselves, the way we are making things so easy for the enemy. Otiebusiem obi mbi anyeye uyeye bekum otiebusiem ne ahye efiato nkwadaso be manya 20 years asi kunu obanya 30 years asi kunu obi koware asi kunu na bibia ye oba na ofie ho ne wanya gefo no de ewu no ta sore dem waye wedding na wie 1 week ne kunu oko oni moon oma ota sore dem sofo ne chira so obi kami kire me ne say ne sister ne junior brother ba oda conference as we speak. Wakoda nyame ase after 3 months akoda nyame ase wakoda nyame ase ne the following 2 3 4 days akwane yare amoko diagnose conference on so holy heart. After going to thank God, taking the child to the altar of God, I feel okonya holy heart. Now Jesus say ni pawe senya do make so mra so de beba owo aka so so de beba because koda nyame ase me banya holy heart. Yeah. So for my nim miana no achinye fun na mekan dukubo na kekawano na ho ntokwa nyema say Satan is devastating the church. Look at the challenge today as no one there mon hwe TV so amanfo nyema mo ye wie sika ye hwim sika ye pocket no dry whatever obi abegina ho a no afa Bible no aka setia Bible and the church is quiet. So for money mre we now turn na wokeka na ehia trivia issues. That's a ring about watch. Ubiti radio so e convincing kwada e bane. Ama ne boys na no ba ko catch me when video say if you want to be rich don't go to church. Come and join us. And these young boys in droves they are going to these societies. Asore to intiminya we.
Wow. Asafo awunyame de ahye nsaye wo adwuma ye pa. Na anope nyame nhirawo. That yama in fact o challenge Christopher nyina say ye moye ho so na ye nsori nyina na ya foduchi a unyame ye gina ye chi say ye nkonkode nko yanim no ebe kenya sa foduchi na mutumi aye adwuma ko Christo wanwukwa owui say ye nyamfo so owui say ne mama bre enkoso ya brabom wanwu say Christo ni nkoso ntena yadem ana say onkoso ntena wasayim enti misraw wa wutie yen ene unyame hirawo se onya abotre na wutie megiri ye se unyame nam na kwa so akasa kire bebre na ebre mu ye bre no ye ayebe mema ye papa de ewura mpayem ebia wutie unim Kristo ebia wutie onim akofo mebre ba unyame adom ye papa wo ye nchen unyame fa no so na osa adane niema de amaye daddy ebre ye wia ne sa ewura mpayem kakra.
Share last message, you know. Okay. Nakamoti Fonti. Last message. Gentila.
Okay. Yenya baby said my sister died because she was wedded.
Okay.
Wow.
Sorry, Eshira Warrior so. I'm a man communion. Altaso, Yakuno. Who catch them and say, this is what the church will be. What are you telling me, sir? Pastor, sorry, the guy at the dear Casabe Bribeno. Mama, you swing a nim, the man Solomon, go back to the rules. You fear your form yet. Don't tell me, say, yes, look at it.
Singing about why a wedding.
Baby, I say, Ubu, your wedding, missing, Umu,
and walk on or Bewara, Crana, while me,
yes, and missing, film. Go fear her one day. Worry, cause I know. One lady was in Kunda flat because of her. If you worry, be man be worry no. Be man na yare da hosa diabetes pressure. Chese no so down. Wow. Obi ni me on London. Osei, omo worry 6 months after, and a mental problem. And every year I repeat no. Over 13 years. Okay, sorry. I said the harness it means you are sorry them. In the Kuffour Pedro. The church has no answer.
Wow.
So for to now Ukasabe Brebe.
Daddy are challenging na. Or challenge Christo.
I dear Denny Passone and Mguasia ye Jima Christo. And papa. Why should a problem leave the church to another shrine or to a shrine? A problem leaving the church.
Or the how peer free.
I sorry them, a copy moye, every comfort. Who are those people? What do they have? Motia to me. Monsieur to me. And God cannot do it. You shouldn't be to me. So for him, I found time in. I have a foul time in. Is how many minutes at the bomb?
See, I have Brenner. I think say you'll be 10 minutes.
10 minutes? For me, I can't want to say 10 minutes. Anyway,
8. Okay.
8 minutes. And I say 10 one. I don't know whether I say yes, sir. Maybe I will be back. You come across the video, maybe even live as it is now, or maybe afterward we share video. And your trust in Jesus is not absolute. Be a sorry, sorry, but you do evil. Who pay baby di bonnet, or what to them, but you don't believe in anything at all. So for Kawin woman, or can come now, Cassa, Dofu, oh, your bonnet and Cassa. Or would your sorrow could be cranda. So be true for what we are saying, I need to tuma if it out. But if it has to the ancient tuntum, so whatever it is, Jesus is better and far better. Incomparable. You can't compare Satan to Christ. But in this scenario, the meaning is say he's far and far better than there. To be transferred them, what if you a yemau because we paradise? And put to the extreme fire you we paradise. A yemau say, Udi ye dear, ever call or say him. She name me truthful. Makam for you to the amount. We will be a mompayebi. Na yemfa Yesu ate kano je wade Yesu ene day me o se kofi me sra wo se humi e fa me bo na eche se me amede me pe anante na me tintini me fa me homa ho na me nsomo ye me sra wo se e free na ekro die me pemu ka se me fa wo se me wura me kra agenkwa bedi ma bra boso na be boa me ni wiase bone so na daachi bi upia me nyo home ama me kra me da se so wagima tum se oba na watwe me din onkwangu me wadomunti amen so bo mpaye bia onyame waje wate the free ne look for a good church be free as papa say good church na dey am say be bo mpaye nye beto sem sorry dem nye tonoton.com ti beto no ye careful beto ye careful na fa ho mawurade na ma onkotodwe ni wakagina mu ka bi edan so no kotodwe bitimi atua de ama ka bia in general yareka awareka ka bia kotodwe bitua ama based on the word of God ye mompae we dey say asemo ye na Awurade asebio bi ono fasida ma Awurade ye da sede ma Awurade ye da sede ma Awurade ye da sede ayini kabia ma Awurade ne ba Yesu dimo give him praise in Jesus name. Yes, I'm bumping. Ne de be contentempa, but a bow anymore topic no witimi extend no. Na wa dia bonus de ope. Ba ye brenti twitwa so. Ye ka che wade Nyankopon say. So bi anye bi obi di udin o picture. Ene o hyebre bi akoja altar bi. Se onye wo nsem nepa empo afiwe ne 2021 ne eba no a wode majanto altar no. O Yesu re bodo de mpa bi ono. E bodo de mpa, e bodo de mpa. Ne ba Yesu de mo. Altar biara for the chia biara. I am no day, no picture. I got to swap. What did demo? You know what you be. I got to swap. Na edinya. Ejo Osei. Ejo Hompeja. Ejo Wadimunyam. Ejo Kuffour. What did demo? In Jesus' name. Finally, a bumpire said, in his spirit, I triable man. I said, for because when you're sasa, it should be like a shadow behind you. Every step, everywhere you are, they will follow. Every conversation they will engage in, are on your way. Or they will tap your information. Everything about you they carry. And then you burn your empire. Any spiritual shadow, any monitoring demon from any altar, or no brabo fra. So when you are sleeping, they are there. When you wake up, they are there. Let fire. In consume. Maybe your river spirit, maybe your dwarf, maybe from the rocks or from wherever, from the tree. What did you turn him? In Jesus' name. What is wrong? Amen. What in your case? Amen. You mean, that's a ne. You be samba. You know, a bapa. You say we follow worship so that you bass so happen. All our programs apart from this crown. Your programs in YouTuber now, but that's what TV online. And that's what TV online. And I saw Bomidin Seth Kuffour or Reverend Dr. Seth Kuffour, Apostle Dr. Seth Kuffour. You get almost every video. All around. You get them and you'll be elated. You'll be and you'll be revived to do more for the Lord and for yourself. And no tremor, your platform, a prayer platform ankasa, a niswagro, WhatsApp platforms, a jinasu bompire every week. From Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sundays, or every week you also be also a whole week a revival. Then you send it to the WhatsApp platforms. Now, if you will be able to me account. So if you want to join us, your phone, your numbers will screen also. We will add you to the platform. But don't be lazy and not the everything you will face. So you want to see people who are very active on the platform. And now you love it because we teach some of these things and we pray more. If you are at a go, you bump about 40 minutes. or 1 hour platform so nko I believe it will be of a great help to you. And you follow me by my name Seth Kuffour or Leadership TV online. By these names, we be programs in what is now? Remember?
Daddy, nyame nso nhyira pa me ne matiefo da wase ne de onyame afa wo so a de amaye ano nyame me ye bre ne de adwumadi ne nyame adom da se ne e be se hia na me gidi ye se onyame sa afa papa so e de ewura ba bia e hodo nyame nka ho akra mu nyina bye bye